How can you be a teacher if you don't know what learning is? In order for one to be a teacher, they must have learned and know what learning requires. 5 principles to go by when training. Be aware of your own teaching style. How you communicate with learners and your understanding of emotional intelligence is a big deal. It is important to understand your students and be sure that they clearly understand you, not through just what you teach, but your emotions as well. Be aware of individual learning styles and accept differences in learning. Diverse learners need information scaffolded to them in a way that they can understand and progress. If information is scaffolded only in one way, not all learners will understand the concept of the material provided. Keep in mind the needs of all learning styles. Multiple intelligences explain the differences in learning. Not only is it important to know how to scaffold information to different learners, it is just as important to be sure that the work provided benefits all learning styles. Allow learners to work in areas where they are strengthened. By allowing learners to work on their strengthened areas, it gives them the feeling of free will to express themselves. It is important for individuals to work on their intelligence they are not as good in, so they can strengthen themselves in that area too. Allow learners to be responsible for their own learning. Allowing learners to be responsible for how and what they learn is good for motivation as well as strengthening their individual learning. It is good for learners to know how to research and find information they need to contribute to their own knowledge. Seeing how I am working in a group of diverse learners, it was crucial that I apply learning strategies that contributed to every learning style. Strategies such as visual and audio learning, negative and positive reinforcement, as well as motivation are benefiting factors. Teach learners what learning skills are. To teach learners about learning, they should know what learning skills involve. Learning involves critically thinking, creative thinking, communication, and collaboration. Help learners assess their learning style. When learners know their learning style, they can better acquire knowledge while learning. Help learners develop their emotional intelligence. How individuals connect to their own emotions or others is important. Understand cognitive approach to learning. Individuals should be able to understand how they store and process information. Understand behaviorism. Individuals should be able to understand learning through behaviors and the effects of positive and negative reinforcement. When training or education is taking place, learning is taking place as well. So it is only right to apply the learning theory. I believe that by applying the learning theory to training and education, not only does it help learners develop, but it helps the teachers teach better as well. Applying learning theories help the learners understand themselves and how they learn as well as others. It also helps us to think more critically. My understanding of the learning theory will assist in my future career in a few ways. First, it'll help me to understand more on how I learn as well as others. It will help me when trying to scaffold information to others or myself. There are so many different theories about learning that I can use different theories for different reasons whenever they apply.